So, it's October 2nd. So, as you can probably imagine, I'm happy about that. October 2nd, 2025. There's so much I can't speak openly about, but that's okay. I heard on the local news channel, KTVU Channel 2, if you're from the Bay Area, that Trump is really serious about deploying military to San Francisco and the surrounding areas. So that's exciting. To get things rolling in the right direction. But what I wanted to talk about in this video was how, I used to always think it'd be my last video. Like I'd have nothing left to say about anything that's going on. And for the most part, it's because I can't speak openly about it. I mean, I'd like to just tell you everything, but I can't. I was anticipating meeting someone in the military, this past summer, about the transition, but I didn't get to. And that's okay. I mean, if you follow the channel, you can see I've been struggling for the past 4 or 5 years to get a job and things like that. So, I'll continue to do that until I'm able to meet someone in the military or something like that to help recruit me to transition, because from my family, it's not possible. There's not much they can do. So, I mean, yeah, I don't want to say it's hopeless, but it's a situation where, it's tough, to just have to put up with this stuff another day. I'm not trying to say that, and I live in a pretty liberal area, but, considering who I am, that doesn't really matter if this was Kentucky or Berkeley, California right now. So, I mean, I think, law and order has to take over, enough law and order has to take over this country to make bring people like me to justice, but I think that's relatively normal. Like, it is 2025. Like, Trump just won. I know there's plenty of great things for U.S. citizens to experience, but I mean, this is just the beginning. So, I know in the future there will be less people like me, and anyone who wants to transition will get to do that with honors. But I'm just saying, you gotta start somewhere, So, yeah, it really sucks. I mean, just waiting for change, hoping for change. But I feel like, hey, I'm used to it. But, there's such thing as, getting old. And that's, I'm 37. I turn 38 next year in April. And I've been out since I was 26. So, yeah. I've waited a long time. But, I don't consider that the end of the world, like I said. A lot of people came before me did have to wait until they were 40. A lot of people who are transitioning now, transition in later in life, it is normal. So, I followed some people online who transition later in life, actually. Some of their vlogs, and yeah, I mean, it's what you can anticipate, right, with aging. But, honestly, I feel like, hey, there's more clout, I've done the right thing with my life, and I think the fact that I'm here to talk about what my next steps are proves that. Like I said in other videos, I've gained a lot of support in unlikely places, seemingly unlikely places. Like I said, I'm almost 40. I'm not 25 anymore. So, yeah. I remember thinking it would just take 5 or 6 years, but like I said, I think I mentioned either in a journal or video or something, it can take a whole lifetime, but it's worth it. Like, there's nothing I'd rather be doing with my life right now. Like, before I became open at 26, like, I remember, like, in my early 20s, like, just moving to Berkeley, and, like, you know, didn't graduate from any college before that, so I was just, like, working on Telegraph, and that didn't last long. Wow. That didn't last long whatsoever. I'm not trying to say I can appreciate nothing. I mean, come on, living and working in Berkeley is neat, especially if you're a student. I mean, I didn't go back to school until years later, and I went to San Francisco to do that, not in Berkeley, but it's still really ideal. Berkeley's a nice place, but I always wanted something more. I'm one of those people who just, you know, when it comes to having a certain slice of life, I just wanted it, and I wasn't getting it. I was in a perpetual state of being unhappy, you know, and just, yeah. A few years, like I said, shortly after moving here, sort of not really getting anywhere in terms of, like, other aspects of life besides just work and school. You know, transition became a reality. I remember in high school learning about it. It was cool, you know, and shortly after that, just following social media, Instagrams of people who transitioned, and like I said, it was just for me. I was just someone born to do it. So, I mean, hey, what can I say? My story isn't perfect by any means. Like I said, I came out at 26. So that was 10 years, over 10 years. That was 11 years ago. And I'm still waiting for the right support I need to transition. So, yeah. If I could do it, you can do it too. That's all I got to say today.